On Sunday, we had Luke Gratton with us off of Compassion, and he shared with us what I thought was an absolutely quality illustration. If you were there, you'll remember that he invited all the children up the front and instructed them to give sweets to the entire congregation, which provoked a couple of different reactions from the kids. There was despair, confusion, frustration, because they didn't have the resources to respond to the request. The kids weren't bringing their own sweets, their hands, their pockets were empty. So Luke asking them to pass sweets on to everyone else just seemed harsh. But it ended up okay because Luke had literally a sack full of sweets. More than enough for all the kids, more than enough for all the congregation, and more than enough for him to take home as a little afternoon snack. Which all got me thinking about how we perceive Jesus. Like, at what point in the Luke illustration do we think God is being with us? I think sometimes we can see God as someone who gives rules and commands. You should, you should, you should, you shouldn't, you shouldn't, you shouldn't. But one of the amazing things that we see, especially in the life of Jesus, is that he's actually the one who commands and gives us the resources to fulfill those commands. So we're instructed to forgive, to love, to care for, to be generous, to be hospitable, to be all of these things. And Jesus is the one who not only gives us the resources to do that to others, but does that to us. Paul kind of sums it up in a big catch-all sort of way in 2 Corinthians chapter 8, when he's speaking about Jesus being rich. He says, Jesus, the rich one who has it all, gives it all up. He becomes poor so that in him and through his poverty, you can become rich. So how do you view God? How do you view Jesus? Is he just someone who is giving you jobs to do, giving you commands to follow? Or is he the one who equips you, resources you, and gives you more than you ever imagined you could have in the first place? Because that's the Jesus we meet in the New Testament.